April 30th. Lovely set of puzzles. Let's see what we have. Do 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 do. Fret. A satchel. Relic. Yeah, okay. He could be holding a relic in his satchel. And you exert influence. Yes, you do. Okay, Dylan Campbell. Best in class. So class could be like a student. There's eyes there. Oh, best in class is eyes. So pole, or there's the C here. Friday, fried, eyes. How are the eyes best in class? Well, we got deed, we got seed, tails, tail, mood, brood, broom, brooms. I think we did pole down here. We got brand, brands and brands. Brands is interesting. Got hire, hiree, has, bris, might, more, poetry or something. Best in class though, eyes are best in class. Like surname or something. Or an apple. Like a classroom or a student, or I don't know. Hair. Eyes and hair are best in class. Gonna need another hint here. Smile. Smile, hair, and eyes Best in class. Something book. Dressed, best hair. Okay. Yearbook. Mm-hmm. Best friends. Best couple. And best athlete. There it is. Okay. Yeesh. Have a great summer. Yearbook. Yes. Okay. Eyes and hair is tough as a starting point, but yeah, best dressed. That definitely would get you there. Yearbook. Nice. Holy moly. Uh, Pug maybe? I'm not sure. Something mystery science theater 3000 TV series where robots riffed on cheesy B movies. Stardew Valley with like who likes crafting gadgets. Is that a boat? A ferry? Arcade game with a mallet. Whack-a-mole? Maybe that's not how you spell that. Yeah. Or whack-a-mole? Like that. Whack-a-mole. Guacamole. Can see it. Video game in which a blue shell might chase the leader. Mario Kart. So, whoops. Dip often prepared in a molcajete. That's guacamole. Some moles. Don't worry about it. I'm okay. Third degree. Could be like a PhD. Could be or a doctorate. Doctorate. Christmas tree topper. An angel. Fancy computer setup. A rig. Backtrack. Celebratory gesture with a bent elbow. A dab. Tech used for the underwater scenes. CGI. Okay. Works. Research paper section. Works cited. Backtrack B-side. Game with lots of running around. Tag. Okay. Egg cream. Diner drink that does not actually contain eggs. Yes. Setting for Agatha Christie's Death on the Nile. Oh, Cairo. Okay. And Tahoe, maybe? Snarl. Anna and Tahoe. Some are called the Queen of Disco. Butterfly relative. Butterfly relative. Jocular name for a raccoon. Trash panda. Departures, maybe? Whack-a-mole. Like that. There we go. Moth and conference room and urn. Maru. Donna. Guacamole and guacamole. Yeah, if you're wondering. Milk and bubbly water. No eggs. But does have dairy. Okie doke. Beginner friendly puzzle from New Yorker. Alright. Go ahead and look at the hint clue they give. Admits fault for owns up. Sticker on a lapel. A pin. The gauge that must hit 88 for the DeLorean to time travel and Back to the Future. Speedometer. Yoko Ono. Trying to manage the unmanageable, per a feline metaphor. Ish. OPEC. Nero, maybe? Holiday meal with a symbolic shank bone and bitter herbs. Is it a Seder? ER? I'm not. I always get that wrong. Filmmaking Stevens Cohen's, yeah, so ER. Herding cats. Dinos. Diplomatic outpost that might be confused with an embassy. Ooh, owns up doesn't look good. No, seriously. No, seriously? Oh my god, there it is. Didn't read that right. Chess puzzle. Peck. Borough where the New York City Marathon course begins. Staten Island. Grand. Ooh, approximately or so, and ish. That's good. Rom-com in which Dustin Hoffman plays Michael Dorsey and Dorothy Michaels. Tootsie. Cops 2. Whoops. Cops 2. Ooh. Make more coarse. Ruffin. Teton. Yeah, okay. Aesthetic associated with black clothing and dark makeup. Goth. Consulate. Hope it's a blast. Have fun. You and me both. I hear that or something. Footwear such as Chukkas and Chelsea's. Road sign that warns of an upcoming merge. Merge ahead or something? Tactic intended to make a hostile takeover unpalatable. In an event whose attendees must be on the list. Invite only. Lure in some credit card marketing. Reproductive treatment. Briefly. Learn by rote. Hit that's not quite a homer. Triple. Trees with needles and cones. Thinking furs. Street sometimes served a la mode. Pie. Pines. Okay. Tactic intended to make a hostile parka. Could be hippo. Magazine whose title means she in French. Elle. Caustic ingredient. Lie. Gee whiz. Poison pill. IVF. No fees. There we go. That's, yeah. You and me both. Something that share the feeling. Performer listed first on a music festival poster. The headliner. Rattlesnake's venom injecting tooth. Fang. CSI. Sound produced digitally. Share the feeling or something. Dulce de leche. Geico's spokes lizard, for example, is a gecko. Something cake, a bunt cake. Qualified. Made. Hangs like a pendant earring. Dangles. Plunderers of ancient treasures. Plunderers of ancient treasures. Faith for a pilgrim to Mecca. Islam. Like numbers above zero. Positive. Easternmost body of water in the Great Quintet. Chowed down. 8. Stephen Sondheim musical subtitled The Demon Barber of Fleet Street. Sweeney Todd. Certain hallucinogenic drug. LSD. Yeah? Velvety growth for a moose. Antler. The Sopranos star Edie Falco. Nickname A-Rod. Skirt that's between a mini and a maxi. A midi. Silvery fish and eel. Last word before Happy New Year. 1. Tribute and verse ode. Call of Fame. Cal Ripken. Sound produced digitally. Plunderers of Ancients. Right. Girls Weekend attendee. Gopal or something? Most probably not made. Gal Pal. So that was this. Qualified. Aced. Footwear. Bucket. Container for picnic supplies. Basket and bucket. I was thinking basket there. Short tempers. Testy. Attracted to. Drawn. Roofing material made of metamorphic rock. Slate. Lake Ontario. Else, what do they say? Based loosely on Hans Christian Andersen's Snow Queen. Okay. Plunderers of ancient treasures. Looters. I know the feeling. Pocket. Yes, that's better. Sound produced digitally. Like your digits, so you snap. That's nice. Ooh, hoo, 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 hoo. Ankle boots. And lane closed. That's snap clues, my favorite. Sound produced digitally, your digits. That's nice. Good stuff. Okay. A little bit harder now. Leafy vegetable with a lot of vitamin K. Could be kale. Company whose camera broadcast the first live video from space. That it's abbreviated the CO. Not sure. Lard and tallow for 2. Those are fats. Where pandas are native. China, Asia. 100% all. Evidence of a leak. A drip. FDA. First FDR to appoint a woman to the cabinet. Well done. Like the environment in many reptile terrariums. Arid. Item next to a piano in a piano bar. A tip jar. Certain form-fitting swimsuit. Speedo. Spun some records, DJ'd. Put on as a costume. Dawn. Hubba Badoo. Marvel supervillain. Ultron. What are we doing? A reason? But yeah, okay. A reason to act this very instant, or why you might 6 down, 32 down. A reason to act this very instant. Something ripe. The time is ripe, or and then this is combined of beat with an opponent soundly, like clobber or Hollywood sex symbol of the 1920s. Wonderland interloper. Alice. Least expensive way to fly. I guess standby, but coach. Apt anagram for brush. Anagram there. Shrub. Something is ripe. Reason to act this very instant. When the time is ripe. Or the chow down on. Eat. Prevaricated. Not sure what that means. Something Ghani, former Afghan president. Blade sheathed in a saya. Saya? Could be katana. Reason to act this very instant. Could be the time is ripe. The time is ripe. And, or why you might something something. Beat an opponent soundly. Clear. Hamilton's. Like $10 or bed frame boards. Slats. 3-note chords. Triads. Alternative to a blur or pixelation. Black. Like a black bar. It's granted by a security clearance. Access. Arduous walks. Treks. Hamilton's tenors. Trapped by freezing. Ice in. Clean and Cayman, maybe? Chance to see the big game. Hard. Lied. Ashram. Possess has. Samari chance to see the big game. Katana. Doesn't feel great. Pawn. Hawk. Broad valleys. Bottle full that might 632 down. Clean, so it's probably clean. Is that RCA? Raymond Navarro? Sensor bar, okay. It's Tamari, I'm not sure the reference there. Comes to a close, ends. Some printable files, probably PDFs. Head out, depart. Broad valleys, dunes, dales, hills and dales. Bottle full that might clean hand soap. Old love of the past, old flame. Ways of the world. Roads. Gets under control, tames. Cavesman's covering. Pelt. Delete. Or no, Delaware. Psst. Pirates support group. What is it? Clean. The time is ripe. Reason to act this very instant. When you clean. El Paso. Some direction. Spat. Tiff. Anderson. Wes. Word after fruit or word? Word. Fruit. Say. Fixed costs. Flat fees. Fruit. Salsa. Word salsa. Bottle full that might clean. Obama era policy. Whose last 3 letters spell a different Obama era law. DACA. Nurse a grudge. Say. Stoke or inbox abbreviation. Forward. Lollygag. Face or something? Word salad, fruit salad, that's better. Lollygag. Dawdle. 10 out of 10. Perfect, all. Silly ones. Meat and potatoes, diner dish. Hash. Face wash. Silly ones. 10 out of 10. Ideal. Investigate the DEA. Silly ones. Geese, it's like silly goose. Okay. Woe is me, sigh. And rescue dog. Heart test for short. EKG. Prefix with tourism, ecotourism. Stitcher's gathering. Like a sewing bee, I think. Brodel's bride. Informally. Sewing bee. Pirates support group. Rack up. Ensue. In disco. Sewing. El Paso to Oklahoma. Clean ones. What is it we're doing? Clean ones. Beat an opponent. Models. Pride. Their bod. Clean ones. Stock. Smock. 1 of 2 in Monopoly. Peg legs. Association and org. Incur. 1 of 2 in Monopoly. A die. Okay. And clean one's clock. That doesn't sound right. Hand soap, face wash. No, that is right. I'm wrong somewhere else. Yeah, that section. Oh, I spelled katana wrong. And Ashraf Safari. That's definitely wrong. So that's typo. That's really wrong. See the big game. Yes, Safari. Totally. Samari, no. Beautiful. What does that say? Pat, just forget lend you a hand. Okay. Clean one's clock. Hand and faces. Yeah, Safari I got wrong. Hawk, peg legs, ideal. Old flame, that was nice. Yeah. Went down easy this time. That was very, very smooth. Hand soap, yep. Clean one's clock. The time is ripe. The time is ripe. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah. Good stuff. Good, good stuff. There you go. That was a fun reverse, kind of skinny grid, but very nice. Love the snap in this one, and also some great, very approachable whack-a-mole and guacamole. Yearbook was tough, and this was pretty approachable. The relic was good. We didn't agonize on it too hard. It's very approachable. Nice. That's a Wednesday.